let us get ready. I'm not ready. I don't know why I pushed go. I'm for the new high Dharma, and we tell stories for ladies in these parts. And none of this is gonna work. So get your coffee and gather around. I also need to put a watch on because I need to leave exactly at 8:30. So this can only be like 45 minutes. Okay, we only have 45 minutes. Holy fuck, I'm actually living. I'm literally living right now. I need my coffee. Step one, coffee. Getting the Cupid's up to something. You ask me how I feel, and I say nothing. The lily color seems so bright, and the stars light up the night. I'm ignoring all the signs. Okay. I need to have that lamp in there so you can see my face. Wait, we're not ready for the lighting. I can't put it on the stand that I have it on because for whatever reason when I put it in the corner, I think that's what the problem was. When I put the phone in the corner, I lose the internet because it's in a square corner. Okay, who's here? Oh my God, all kinds of people. Hi. Salve. Buongiorno. All right. What are we doing? We're going to do are we public for everyone? Yeah. Okay, we're going to do, what is this? Daily Tarot. Next 24, except it's never a next 24. It's several next 24s all put together. Isn't that neat? Isn't that neat how I wound up doing that? So sit back and relax. If somebody wants to timestamp, that would be awesome. Why aren't we doing that? We've been doing this for like 10 years, and no one has thought to timestamp in between each story. What the fuck? Things that would have been awesome to start doing like 10 years ago. Because there are many stories involved in this. Are you ready? Okay, I have no tribe news. Literally none. Other than if you have a reading with me in the pocket, you know where I'm at. Oh my God, I just saw the phoenix. And we have a yoga swing. Now, it's just not set up yet. It's going to go right there next to that chandelier. And I'm going to hook it on that bicycle hook when I'm not using it. I don't know. That's awful close to that bookshelf. This room is not as big as you would think. It's only a 12 by 12. It's not that big as a garage. It's a garage. I'll figure it out. The Phoenix, I tell you what, if you guys follow along with the daily stories that we've been doing for a long time, we have certain spirit animals that kind of like come in and do the bothering. And it's funny because it might be because it's me, because I'll let a bird peck on my shoulder for years until I'm like, oh my God, bird, what? And then I get the message. So the raven was around for a long time, and the message was to pay attention. And then we moved on to the dragon, which I'm fairly certain was about trying to control sexual energy. How to not wind up as a cougar. Okay. And now we've moved on to the Phoenix, and I think that the reason, look at all, I mean, I have, 100 tarot decks, and all of them have a Phoenix in it, and we haven't seen them for years. And all of a sudden, only in the last, 6 weeks, since Lionsgate, okay, I don't know why I want to punch things. Since Lionsgate, the Phoenix has been out. And there it is. Ready to get started? Hi. Here we go. Freedom. It's a gift. It feels like you are out and about, walking around, or doing whatever, on a journey. And it seems kind of blue. I mean, it's the lamb. That's sad. Right? And it's like you see somebody. It's this image of it looks like somebody taps you on your shoulder. Tap, tap, tap. And you're all. And then there's like big smiles everywhere. Big smiles. Because fancy seeing you here. Big smiles. And then you're like on their mind. You're always on this person's mind anyways, but it feels like you were maybe on their mind and then you see them. Flamingos. I just went whoosh. Wow, that sucked my energy like crazy to repair the well, there's all this stuff about the dynamic. That's what's got me like, because it's some person is like a firecracker, but they're innocent. I mean, there's not like people can be a firecracker and not also a troublemaker. Maybe she doesn't cause trouble. Maybe she pouts. I posted this thing this morning on my wall. It was this little cat, and he was reading a book called How to Misbehave and Still Get Chicken. It's me. I wrote that book. Right? How do you misbehave and still get chicken? Are you mad? Are you big man? The Fool. They like walk up to you and you're all, that's what I'm saying, it's like tap, tap, tap. And you turn around and you're all, dynamite. But I think the thing is that that's why there's such big smiles. Because maybe you and this person haven't really got around each other a lot lately. And you're avoiding each other for whatever reason. Maybe because life, maybe because you guys don't normally run into each other. Or maybe we are all children and you're literally avoiding this person because you're chicken shit. Who knows? It feels like the universe is like, no. And they put you together at the damnedest of place, and you're all, and then You probably feel fucking stupid because your face betrays you. You might intend to be all aloof, like, yeah, what's up? But instead you're all, hey, yourself. They're the bear. This person might be a lot more forward than you think that they are. Maybe you think that they're like a little silly boy. Because they do come out as a little silly boy. Or maybe they just haven't shown you their manly side. Maybe they're the one who fucking chickens out and run away. I have a there's a boy, okay, that drives me bonkers. And this one time, I mean several times, I went into the stupid local gas station in my stupid local small town. And he was in there. And I stopped, like I got slammed into a wall and turned all the way around and tried to get out the fucking door and run away and lost the battle between myself and the door. Because it's like lightning. Oh, that feeling coming back again like a ruler, thunder chasing the wind. I mean, you're all, that's the vibe, that's the gist of this time frame, is that you're like, wow, damn, fancy seeing you here. And there's big smiles and your face fucking betrays you. You can't be a hard ass because your face smiles. You're this little whatever, betrayed by your face. This is so fucking dramatic, bro. You know how I was saying that, like, the universe was like, fucking stop. Be next to each other. It feels like a giant spirit baby, and we are Barbie dolls. And they want for this particular Ken to want this particular Barbie. And Barbie, as per usual, is clueless. Just living in a material world, right? And this Ken keeps trying to avert. Like there's opposite energy there. But I think the problem is if you imagine them like magnets, probably when this Ken doll gets in the midst of this particular Barbie, and she has articulating parts, right? Yeah. And there's magnets in her fucking hands. And when this particular Ken doll gets in the arena of this Barbie, you can feel the magnetic pull. And that's how magnets come together. And then, whoops, soulmates for life. And my cards just exploded and went everywhere. Everywhere. Did you see that? That's exactly my point. Maybe that's why they keep running. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, bitch. Stop running. Whoever this is, stop running. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? I think that Cupid's up to something. You ask me how I feel, but I say nothing. And lately colors seem so bright. The stars light up the night. Nothing again. I think this person feels it. I mean, like, you're like on their mind. I think they feel it, but I think they're like a cat going into a bathtub. you ever tried to put a cat into a bathtub? It needs the bath because it stinks, but it does not want to go into the bathtub. At all. Under any circumstance. Am I a witch? Absolutely not. I weigh far more than a duck. By a lot. I checked. I was weighed already. So I'm in the clear. Think that Cupid's up to something. But do you get it? The Ken and Barbie thing? That's adorable. And maybe they run from it. What's the difference this time? Well, the point is that this time you get, it's like whoever is running your avatar is like, and puts the Ken doll there. And then you guys are like, huh? It's the big smiles. You can't, both of you are stupid as fuck. All right. I think that maybe it's the smiling that does it. That's all you need to know. Right? And then you're like, okay. I get it. Woo! Okay. The energy between you and this person is huge, which is probably why it's necessary to be put in Ten of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? Do you know what Ten of Pentacles is? Do you know? That's the long-term relationship. That's the whole shebang bang. Everything I ever wanted. Why, thank you. I quite literally woke up like this. And I slept in this. And only brushed one part of my hair. This part. And then I said, I don't want to do that anymore. And did not brush the rest of the parts. You think it's a long time coming? Well, I think that, let's say per se this is someone new. And that you are, out and about doing whatever, and you run into this person, and it's that instant. I think neuroscience, okay, I am a scientist after all, has proven that love at first sight doesn't necessarily exist, because love itself is just a matter of mixed up chemicals, right? This is not that. This is something out of this world. I do believe that you can spot a person and be like, that right there is my next problem. Are we back? I love my studio, apart from this part. Well, it's not, it's just, it's Sleepy Hollow. Like, look at where I am, and then you'll be like, oh, that's why her fucking internet doesn't work. Look at that. Okay, it's legit Sleepy Hollow out in this bitch. There's even a red barn over there for your added pleasure. Okay. And then it has to go to outer space and then all the way back. You get it? I know, I love it here. I'm probably gonna live right here in this fucking stupid house forever. Why not? I have to build my castle on the nest, and that's gonna take a long time. Listen to me. Okay, do you get the point of the first story so we can move on? Because I'm going to put that energy away because I think it doesn't want to be talked about anymore, and that's why I keep getting tripped up. Okay, that's the point. You get put magnetic Ken and Barbie. Fun. I don't know what happens after that other than you guys can't stop smiling. All right? What was I going to tell you about? I was just telling you about something, then I was... Oh, hear me out. If the castle on the hill thing ever comes to fruition, you have to understand a real castle is not a fairy tale chateau. A real castle is a big keep and then a courtyard that is surrounded by a big wall. And then there's little places all along the wall, right? If that ever happens, I want for people to come live there. There has to be jobs. It's way too big of a place for everybody to be, for one person to do it. There has to be like people who deal with everything in the kitchen. There'll be people that deal with the gardener. There will be lumberjacks. There, you know, and everyone just lives there. And there will be enough food and shit to provide for everyone that lives there. Do you love that? We're like single mother wanted for fucking fairy tale job as cook of castle. Bring your kids. No rent. Just cook the food. Eat the food. Be merry. Is that outrageous? Does it feel outrageous? Like I said, I'm probably going to be living right here in this house forever. But in my mind, we have a castle. And there's bats in the belfry. Okay. Big ones. Listen, you can't manifest shit if you don't speak it into existence. Am I right about that? I put the idea out there and now maybe it will unravel. What we need to make any kind of damn leeway on that is a big, giant bulldozer for 1 week. That would change everything. But I can barely drive the Jeep, so. Anybody know anybody with a bulldozer? We can all live that life. Listen, you must wear a ball gown to dinner and lunch. What did they wear for breakfast? All of the white things and the undergarlings with their damn house robe might as well have been a ball gown in itself. Ooh, and then we have to have someone who knows how to sew. He's got a truck. We need a bulldozer. I mean, the one with the claw. If I can just get a spot happening, get a couple more trees down, and then I gotta go up and clear off the long way, but there's trees down. That's why nothing's happening, because these trees that fell down in my road takes 3 people hugging like this to hug around. They're huge. And I like to get up on them and, baby, oh, baby. Yes, I go into the woods and dance on fallen trees like I'm in Dirty Dancing. That's called living my best life. Okay, am I the only one that does that? It's not like I have a ton of time. But a couple of times a year I get down there, by golly, I am barefooted and doing crazy shit. Here we go. Next time frame, somebody wants to time stamp this. Although I'm not sure the timestamp will work right now because we got buffered. Holy shit. Wow, damn. Something is totally changing here. First of all, you got 4 aces in one pool. Then you have 4 fours in one pool. But you're like 9 of Cups. I heard the word étude, which is French for to study. And I believe in Italiano, etudia. That's a lot. Well, let me pull what the aces are. Because it's like all of a sudden you get it. Or there's fire under your belly. It's time. It's time. This might be like 2 o'clock. See, it's a butterfly finishing first. It's achievement. It's like all of a sudden, have you ever like worked through a problem? Like for me, I could draw the parallel to like trying to understand a concept that's difficult. But let's say we're talking about like guitar. Okay. Have you ever tried to sit there and fuck with this instrument and you're like, oh my God, I don't get it. I can't get it. Why is it so hard? And then all of a sudden something clicks and you're all, oh, I get it. And then all of a sudden you can play it. It feels like whatever veil of the light switch that was not on is now on. Everything makes perfect sense all of a sudden. And I can see clearly now the rain is gone. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunny day. Ten of Cups, I bet. So, I don't know. I think it's like a good day all around, or because of the judgment. Again, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Where's my Lenormand deck? I always lose that little bugger on this shelf. It's huge, too. Of course, it's all the way up there. Of course, it's the one on top. Why wouldn't it be? I was folded in my chair. Damn. All right. How the hell did I slide all the way over here? All right. All right. Can we focus? Okay. Ugh, I need to leave. What is my question? What is... The light bulb turns on, all the fog is gone, and then 9 and 10 of Cups.